Well, hello there, Patty.
Oh, hi. How are you doing, my dude?
I'm doing
Wow.
fine. How are you?
Episode 6. I can't believe it. It's already
Are
here.
you ever going to believe it, Patty?
No, I won't. I'm going to keep this going as long as I remember to.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my only goal in life is to just keep the meme going.
It's an easy intro. Just when we're reading the script that we have in front of us right here. We're on page 2, by the way, now. Just right here. I can't believe it's
Here, let me-
episode, and then all you have to do is just change the number.
There we go.
Simple.
Yeah, it's... Okay, you joke about that, but I have like a little docket in front of me where I got all my bullet points ready to go. I got my meme capture card ready, so whenever I do a meme, it does like a wacky noise, just like that.
I see your soundboard.
Yeah, wow, like a insert a noise where it's like a coconut hitting a bong, like a bong.
Got it.
So giving more work for you to do. Perfect.
Do you have an
Oh,
actual
is that
coconut?
a plane I hear? Wow, interesting. Yeah. So if anything, I'm either giving you more work or I'm looking like a jackass. That's perfect.
I have a notepad file open with 5 things written. Just
Wow, look
5.
at you. I got a couple things written down, you know.
I don't have a full docket like you, though. You sound like
Oh.
you have this big whole production going.
I have like 12 little thingies.
Jeez,
So,
12.
I know.
All right, I need to
12,
step
and
up my
3
game.
of them are, yeah, you do, are Cyberpunk because it's coming out in 5 days.
It
Are
is.
you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready for the disappointment on many fronts.
Oh,
Because news is that there's gonna be some. The hype is big,
yeah.
but
It's kind of hard to live up to that much hype.
well, so it's just from what I've been reading, it's been super rushed.
It's going to be very buggy.
It's
gonna
going
be
to
real
launch
buggy.
with a lot of bugs. Yes, that is true.
It's also launching with a 65 gigabyte patch.
Yes.
So,
Well, I read 45, but either way,
45, okay.
that sucks. So
That's a big patch.
yeah, so there's the pre-download, and then there's this huge download that you have to download at launch. You can't pre-download it.
Nope.
That sucks. That's gonna really screw up.
So,
For me, it's a bummer because
hope
I
you
don't have good download
a
speed.
good internet. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I don't. I have like 40 down, so it's not.
Do you have a wired connection?
Yeah,
Really?
I just have bad internet.
Oh, the Spectrum?
No, it's
That's
worse.
the one I hear people complain about the most.
Oh no, it's
Is
worse.
it Dish? Dial-up?
Oh god, no, that is worse. No, it's AT&T though.
Oh,
Not
man,
good.
I just give me Google Fiber.
I would
I don't
love
care.
fiber.
I'm in the middle of nowhere. Just give me fiber.
I think fiber's available on like 1 square block in the entire state of Michigan. So
Yeah, they have their test cities and their test blocks, and that's all they have.
yeah, like the big ones like New York and San
Mhm.
Francisco, LA, whatever. like
Actually,
that.
random places in Missouri have it too. So
Oh.
they're testing it out in like really rural areas.
Wow.
Yeah, this is like areas where there's lots of meth and crack and dens.
Well, they need good
So-
internet.
That's true, when you're out there blasting on your socials, hey guys, what's up? Just got my latest blue meth in,
Ooh, yeah.
We're Walter White in this bitch. so-
Exactly. It's all about advertising. Marketing is everything. So they need it.
So there's actually a place in Wyoming, it's on the other side of the state. It's like right near the border of Wyoming and Utah. I don't know.
Okay.
And it's called Rock Springs, but we all call it Crack Springs.
Mm-hmm. Crack rocks. Got
Lots
it.
of crack rocks, and there's lots of drugs.
So it's not
And
even
they
just.
still have
It's
still
not
have
even a convenient
payphones.
name, or it is a convenient name because it actually lives up to the drug use.
Yeah, there's lots of mining. It's a mining town. Lots of oil. So when oil and when non-renewable resources, when fossil fuels are going up, oil prices going up,
Mm-hmm.
people are rich. They
Got
do
it.
great, but they don't save for the bust.
Sure.
Wyoming is a boom bust state.
Got it.
So we boom, and then the prices go down and we bust. But nobody saves for the bust because they've never had that much money before. Never had any money before.
Got it. Well, that's unfortunate. Jeez.
So it's a really, really sad cycle.
yeah, that's really sad.
And the first time I went there, a pet store had been blown up. So it was just completely burned out. The front of the
Oh
you
my
could see
God.
into the store because it literally blew off the front of the store.
Why?
Because they were making meth.
Oh, that's why. Okay.
Yep.
I see. Oh,
so
boy.
you've seen Pet Cemetery. That if anyone builds anything else on that property, it's probably gonna be a Pet Cemetery situation where they're coming back from the dead to get you.
I feel bad for. I hope. Wait, were they one of the pet stores that actually had pets that you can?
Yeah, they had actually.
Oh, and they were growing up in a meth lab.
They blew up in a meth lab.
Oh God.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Cyberpunk's gonna have a multiplayer feature that's apparently like an entirely new game by itself.
Yeah, it's separate. So you play the campaign, and what I read is that it's actually developed by a completely different team too.
Oh,
so it's like it's part of the game, but it's continuous. It has continuity with the plot and everything, but it's a different crew and everything like that, which is pretty cool sounding.
That's interesting. Yeah, and it'll be here in 2022, so we have lots of time to look forward to.
Plenty of time.
Forward to it.
Plenty of time. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great.
So it'll probably get here in 2024, based on how everything's been going. But yeah,
if it keeps getting delayed.
Yeah.
Perfect. Before we started, we were talking about TF2 and how you didn't get the news on this. I did.
I didn't.
I don't even play TF2, so they had a new update come out.
Okay.
And they set the record for most concurrent players on a single time.
Ever?
In the history of the game.
Really?
160,000 people, 60-something thousand.
That's a ton. Holy crap.
Yep, all-time high. It was like 163, I think.
Holy,
I could be off.
What was in this update? Was that also crack?
I have no idea. The update might be crack, man.
The crack update. TF2. We've been waiting for it forever.
This is the update we've been craving. We need it. I've been scratching my neck long enough.
Absolutely insane, because the game used to be fairly popular.
Yeah.
I just can't even believe that many people would play, especially today.
Yeah.
So they do Christmas updates. And it looks like right now it's just the exact same stuff. It's their sale. Yeah. They have their loot boxes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just looks like it looks boring. So what happened?
I have no idea. The new update, apparently people are loving it. I think they added a new game mode.
Okay, let's
possibly.
There's new maps. Sure. That's pretty normal.
Yeah.
Like temporary seasonal maps. They have their loot crates.
I mean, you look up the highest concurrent players in TF2, and it's just happened.
That's insane. Well, congratulations, Valve.
Congratulations to that community, because they're dedicated. They're super dedicated.
They really are. I mean, they've been hanging on, and it's a moneymaker. I mean, they just push out a very easy update where usually it's a community or like a player makes a map, and then Valve takes it and just pushes it out, and they still make good money on it, even though. But the problem is that there's a whole lot of cheaters on all public games and stuff. It's a free-to-play game, so you're gonna see that anyway.
Oh yeah.
But that's been going downhill. They haven't been giving it enough love in that department to make it playable.
So, a streamer I've been watching, John Bams. I've talked about him before.
I know him. Yes,
he has a couple devs for TF2 in his chat.
Interesting.
So they're dropping like little nuggets of information.
Wow.
And yeah, it's kind of crazy.
That is crazy.
And apparently, like, since COVID happened, Valve people have been at home. They've been kind of bored.
Okay.
So they've been like going back to TF2 and like putting more time into it where they normally wouldn't have time.
Interesting.
So yeah, it's really interesting. I don't think they're developing any big IPs right now. They might be. I don't know.
Right. Well, the way Valve works, which is pretty interesting, is Valve has a room of developers, and they say, okay, guys, each one of you work on whatever the heck you want. They have a list of stuff that they have to work on, right? So they'll have TF2, Dota, CSGO, whatever. And then people just say, oh, I'm interested in that, so I'm going to work on that, which is a cool idea. Because now the people who are working on the projects chose to be there. So that they are invested. They're invested and they're also interested. They like the game. The problem is that they've had these newer games and these more exciting games and these better, more timeless games, like, for example, CSGO, right? So that's just always been a better game than TF2. So they just haven't had as many developers working on TF2, and they've all moved into these other games
Yep.
to develop, and it's very cool because what you're saying is that with extra time, some people are like, "Oh, let me go back there." I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not 100%. I know that is how they used to work. I'm not 100% if that is how they still work, but Valve is
Yeah, I'm
in
not
general.
sure, but it's kind of cool that they're coming back.
I think it's
Like the
pretty
old
cool.
devs are putting in work, so
Hey, maybe
that's
it'll
kind of
have
great.
a renaissance, and I can go back to my roots.
Oh, that'd be kind of
It
great,
was the first
dude. You
multiplayer
should
game, online multiplayer game I ever played.
really.
Yep.
Hmm.
Nothing was
I don't
online
think
before
I've
that.
played another. I think this Call of Duty.
It's on. Yeah, it has online. Yeah, of course it does.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Then yeah, that's probably my first.
Yeah.
No, it was Battlefield 2, Battlefield Bad Company 2. It's still one of my favorite games in my mind,
Mm-hmm.
and it was great. I loved it. And then the new one, the new Battlefield came out. I'm like, okay. And then another Battlefield came out. I'm like, I don't like this as much.
Right.
And then one came out. I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah.
So
Um,
I still play with my friends, but it was just kind of one of those things where like, as the games progressed, or as the company progressed through this title, it just didn't feel as great
sure.
to me.
Right. Yeah.
But
I've heard a lot of different things. I never really played Battlefield.
mhm.
So that wasn't really my thing because I played on console, but I exclusively played single player games because I never had
Ah,
anything above a PlayStation 2 except for the Xbox 360, and I was about to pay monthly for
yeah.
online games. So I only played single player games until I got a PC, and I got Steam. And then I don't know.
Ooh.
Oh, my friend in college. I was in college before I played, yeah, any of that, and he played TF2, and he is literally
Oh,
the only reason I got into it.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe you'll take the new update and play with me for the first time.
Oh, sure. Yeah, that'd be
That,
fine.
that'd be a video.
Sure. Yeah, we could play.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, that'd be a thing.
I'll show you how. There's a lot of
Just churn out that
goofiness.
content machine.
Yeah, there's a lot of goofiness to it. And in fact,
I,
on my YouTube channel, I have the only videos I made to begin with were really silly TF2 videos. So they're still on there.
oh, are they a little cringe?
Yeah, a little bit, but
Okay, well,
that's
that's to
fine.
be expected.
Yeah, exactly. It's all
Yeah.
good. I'm kind of cringe today, so it doesn't actually matter what the game is or what time it was made. If it's torn,
Yeah.
it's a little cringe.
A lot of my life is cringe.
True.
Keep looking back, and it's like, we're progressing, but it's still kind of eh.
Yeah,
I've got 3 more exams till I graduate, so gotta pass them.
you gotta.
And looking back at my transcripts, just like, kind of cringe.
You know what I find to be extremely cringe?
Hmm.
We may have a conflict here. Not you and I
Uh-oh.
I don't think, but us
Okay.
and whoever may be viewing or listening. But I find Fortnite to be extremely cringe.
Yeah.
And
I hate Fortnite.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I think hate's a strong word.
it is a strong
I
word.
really, really don't like it. I streamed a little bit of it when I first started,
Oh, wow.
just because my friends were playing
Sure.
it, and
Yeah.
it was okay. I couldn't build to save my life, and I can't shoot to save my life.
Right.
I'm a little better now,
Right.
but it's not fun
At the time
for me.
I'd played a little PUBG and stuff like that, so I was used to the genre and stuff, but I just didn't like the game. I didn't like anything about it. The mechanics, the controls, the
Oh,
graph.
poor
I just
PUBG.
didn't like any of it. But they have just gone crazy. They broke Twitch again last week. I don't know if you knew
Yep.
that.
Did.
Yeah, I was actually streaming at the time, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, Twitch is freaking out," and it was messing up my stream, and everything was going crazy. So then afterward, I looked back, and it had hit 1.3 million viewers at once.
What?
Yeah, because of the Galactus event, the big season 5 event.
The big event that got people DMCA'd.
Yep,
Wow.
Yep, big time, and it's just
God.
it's insane that happened.
1.3
Again.
million. I don't think I've seen numbers like that. Well, only from Fortnite, I think.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh,
But
I don't know if Minecraft's ever gotten that high before.
no, I don't think so. I don't think so.
No, I think
Not
the
at
highest
once.
I've seen Minecraft is like 300,000 or 400,000.
I think it's hit maybe 500,000, but
Yeah.
even so, I mean that's less than half.
Yeah.
But it's Fortnite, and it's I guess the event sucked. That's what a lot of people told me. But it's their thing. This is what triggers me about them is it's just so blatant and it works so well. It kind of makes me lose faith in humanity. It's just these cash grab gimmicks, right? So Marvel superheroes are in Fortnite now. What a dumb idea. And next,
wait, like normal gameplay?
yeah, like you can be Iron Man or you can be I don't actually very much know, but yeah, this whole event was Galactus. Like you had to defeat Galactus. That was what the big event was. So everybody had to team up or something and destroy the big bad guy in a Fortnite world. But next season, it's going to be themed on The Mandalorian. So you're going to have like the Mandalorian, like you can dress up as the Mandalorian. And
you can't see my face right now, but it's pretty bruh.
I'll see it in editing.
Oh my.
So it's just like, hey, Marvel movies are popular. Let's just cash in on that. And it's just Disney just making all the money and little kids eat it up because they don't know any better. They don't care. It's
Disney's evil, man. Let's just be honest here. Disney's a pretty evil corporation.
Yeah.
They're not Nestle evil.
Sure.
I can talk about Nestle.
Sure.
But like if they have what you want or you have what they want, they will buy you out. Mm-hmm. They'll force you out. They'll do whatever it takes to get you.
Right.
And then they own the copyright or whatever, the trademark forever.
Right.
Mickey Mouse was supposed to be in the public domain over a decade ago.
Yeah.
They keep fighting it.
Yeah.
Throwing more money at it. And that's kind of BS.
It is.
And then there's Nestle, who they get most of their water from like villages in Africa or in South America who don't have access to water.
Yeah.
It's like, you know that water that should be yours? Yeah, we bought that. That's our water now.
Right.
So go away.
Yeah. No, I know. It's fucked.
I had no idea they were evil.
Yeah, it's fucked. So it's a little annoying when people come into chat and start talking about Fortnite and stuff like that, and I'm like, man, I don't want to hear about the
floss, man. Just do the floss.
Oh yeah, the dances. Oh my god. Oh man, the dances. Yeah. Yep. So it's pretty cringe to me. I'm not a Fortnite guy. I don't mind that people like it. I just don't like it when they break Twitch and when they steal everybody's money. They don't steal it.
Yeah.
The kids
No. The kids steal from their parents.
Yeah, there you go. They're psychologically manipulating the kids.
Yeah, if you actually play the Fortnite event backwards, it actually says steal your mom and dad's credit card.
I see.
Give
wow.
us your money.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I haven't tried
you
that.
Listen real closely. It's like when you line up Pink Floyd backwards.
Yeah, you got to take the record, the Fortnite record. So you take the Fortnite track. You have to transpose it to a vinyl record. Nobody's gonna know what we're talking about, Patty.
They'll be fine. Records sold the most they had this year.
Really?
Then they had the highest year for selling records than they have in the past 20 years. So it's fine.
Wow, I thought that the vinyl renaissance was like 10 years ago.
Oh no. We are well in it.
Do you have any records?
We're in the vinyl. Oh yeah. Well, I don't really buy new records.
I don't either.
I have. So in like post 08 US. My dad and I would go to tons of garage sales and estate sales because
classic
people are going broke, selling off their stuff.
There you go.
And we probably have 300 records at home.
I have like 15, so.
And I've bought a couple while I've been in college, hitting garage sales.
Sure.
And I think I probably have, together we probably have 50.
Wow.
50 or 60. We have a lot of records.
Nice. What's your most prized record?
Oh, goodness. Led Zeppelin 3. It has a wheel that spins in the record.
Ooh, very nice.
And you spin the wheel and like different graphics show up. It was just, it's minty. We got it for $1.
Nice.
I don't pay more than $2 for records. So everything we have is $2 or less.
Wow. That's awesome. Nice collection. Holy crap.
Yeah. And then I have a record from The Who, which was like a radio sample.
Yep.
So it's sent out to the radios. They play that, and that's what they play. So I got one of those at a record sale or a garage sale as well, like $10. So that's pretty minty too.
Nice.
think we have all the Pink Floyd, most of Led Zeppelin, quite a few Beatle records. You know, a lot of the big stuff, and a lot of um, small bands as well. You'd recognize most.
Oh, I'm sure I would. You sound like
Yeah,
you have
but
a
we have a
beautiful
lot of.
collection. Your collection
Oh
puts
yeah,
mine to
they're
shame.
great. We got them sleeved. They are good to go.
Yeah, no, mine is much
Sitting on the floor.
mine's much more depressing. I have some like B-side Cat Stevens records that are just nobody ever heard of because they were no good.
Hey man, at least you don't have any Bill Cosby records.
I do. I literally do. I think I have one. So. Oh no.
If it makes you feel better, I bought a comedy album with blackface on it.
Oh God. Yeah. See,
we went shooting and shot it. But
okay. Well, that's better. No, I didn't do that. I was in high school or no college when I bought the Bill Cosby thing. It was pre the scandals.
It's pre.
I haven't
bad Cosby.
I haven't looked at them, but I do have one. Yeah, it's true, and I didn't burn it. No. I don't find that discovering that he's a shitty person and disgusting human being warrants digging into my storage unit to find the record to throw it away. But my most prized record, my best record, is Starships, We Built This City single.
Wow.
And you can just play that one song because all I got is the one song. You just play it over and over and over, which I've done at parties. It's great.
We built the city.
Yes, exactly. It was an anthem when I was
We're kind of shitty with rock and roll.
What kind of shitty, bro?
I'm sorry. It's not my favorite song.
Oh my, well, there's something wrong with you.
Kind of shitty. With rock and roll.
I do not have anything better than that, so.
Oh. I'm sure if I looked in there, if I went home and looked, there'd be something good.
Yeah.
It's hard to remember. There's just a lot.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
There's just stacks in the basement.
That's awesome.
So,
that's very cool.
Yeah. Did you know you're supposed to store them? You don't want to stack them vertically. You want to stack them horizontally.
I didn't know that. I would have thought
that. Yeah, because when you stack them on top of each other, you'll get like the record will press into the album cover. So when you see the circle on the album cover, it's because they've been stored with something on top of them. And the vinyl is pressing into the cardboard.
And that's good?
No, that's bad. It ruins the cover.
Wait.
It's just a big fat ring.
Yeah, but now I'm confused. I thought you said the opposite. It's fine. Okay, cool. I get it. Well, I store them the good way then.
Yeah. If you store them like one on top of another and get a bunch on there or put stuff on top of them.
Yes, that is
it'll
bad.
Press that ring into the cardboard and destroy the cover.
That's bad, which I don't do that. So that's great. Okay.
Good.
Gotcha.
Good.
So I heard a little like rumor of a rumor basically about Grand Theft Auto. Did you hear anything about this?
I did see that like apparently there's a leak.
Yeah, so there is a leak.
Or a possible teaser trailer.
It wasn't even a teaser trailer. So there's a trailer for Grand Theft Auto Online. And in it there are some coordinates that just pop up randomly like an ARG, alternate reality game. That Blizzard did that a lot with Overwatch and stuff like that. So if you Google the coordinates, then you see a satellite photo of this road, this trail. And if you crop it in a certain way, I guess, it looks like the letters V and I, which is 6, which is Grand Theft Auto 6. Oh my God. So it's like it's like Illuminati shit.
Fake moon landing shit.
But it's like on Reddit, people are like, "Oh, this is it! Oh my god!
Oh, this is it! It's coming!" I mean, we know it's coming. They've said it's coming.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be like 3 years from now.
Exactly, and it just keeps happening, which is a great thing that video games are so cool and stuff. But for example, back to Cyberpunk, reviewers who have had early releases of the games to give it reviews, some are not finished playing the game. And some are going to have 200 hours into the game before like beating it the first time. Now, there are caveats to that. I'm sure you can speed run the game much quicker, but
well, they're trying to flesh it out as much as they can, probably.
Yeah, but they're not even done with like the main line. They've done side quests and stuff. But yeah, they just cannot get through all the content in less than 200 hours. Yeah. It's a lot of gameplay,
Wow.
which is nice, I guess, on a lot of hands,
Yeah.
but it's just so much stuff. It takes forever to make, and that's kind of the problem that
Jeez.
we're dealing with in these super late and delayed releases over and over and over.
I don't think I'm gonna play it for a while, honestly. I was gonna buy it on release, but
I'm
I don't think
going
I'm gonna
for it.
stream it.
Yeah, I'm going for it. The hype is
Oh
big
yeah, dude.
now. I just want to play it. I want to see what it's about. If it sucks, I'll put it down. I'll pick it up when it's fixed. But
I never really got on the hype train. I just like started liking it when I saw the hype train.
right,
So the train boarded without me, and I just kind of watched it go by.
right. I mean,
But this Friday is the barber's birthday, so we are going,
wonderful. That sounds
and
lovely.
I won't have a chance to stream it.
Gotcha.
So,
Yeah.
decided, if I play it, I'll play it a little later on,
Sure.
just by myself.
Yeah.
Unless it's super good and I'm just missing out, and then I'm gonna buy it and stream it. So
Fair enough. I'll let you know, and you can pop in and see what
Please do.
what it's
Oh, yeah.
about. But I think it's gonna be cool because I have not played a game in that genre for a long time. I'm not a huge fan of Grand Theft Auto games. I liked some of the older ones, but like the online multiplayer of Grand Theft Auto 5 just kind of was bleh.
That's never been my.
Yeah, it's really into like role play and stuff, which is fine. I don't have anything against it, but it's not my thing. I can't get into that. But
Yeah,
this one looks
big role
cool.
play.
It looks fun and
Okay.
looks well done. So we'll see. I mean, yeah, if it sucks,
I mean, what could go wrong?
yeah, if it sucks, I'll wait for the bugs to be fixed. No problem.
Yeah, and the downside is you're not gonna be able to do blind playthrough for it anymore. You see, Twitch took that down as a tag for games.
Really?
It's gone.
When?
Yeah, apparently it's because of ableist language.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Really?
Because of ableist. Yeah, the people, they say it's ableist language, so they're trying to be more inclusive. So they took off blind playthrough as a tag.
That's so weird because I swear I used it yesterday. Oh my gosh, it's not there. What?
Yeah, it's gone.
I thought I used it yesterday because I played Alien Isolation. It was the first time I was playing. Well, it wasn't the first time. It was first playthrough.
It's pretty recent. I think it's been in the last day or two.
Wow.
Yeah, so you might have been one of the last people to use the blind playthrough tag.
Is a weird. Okay, I'm not gonna get into it. That's fine. Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, if it makes a benefit in that community, go for it. I have a disability, but it's not really something I like put on blast or really. I don't know. It's very minor. It's not like a thing that impacts my life a ton.
Sure. Yeah.
But it's I don't know. It seems a bit much to me. Mine's not like a physical disability, so like obvious. I'm on the spectrum, so that's like the biggest thing.
Sure.
But, like even ADHD is considered one today, but it just seems, I don't know. I don't think anyone was getting negatively impacted by it. And we do need to be more progressive in these things, and sometimes being progressive is doing the things nobody really knows about, and changing them. I don't know. It seems a bit much.
I just don't personally see how that could be construed in any way as like making fun of or having anything to do with a disability. It seems very clear what the meaning of that is, and sometimes words have multiple meanings, and that's not a problem. I just wish that they replaced it with another tag that meant the same thing at the very least. Yeah.
I think they're going to put undiscovered or first, which is already a thing.
First playthrough? That's
a tag.
Yeah, so see, that's even different though, because you can play it for the first time but not know anything. And that's the whole point of it being blind.
Yeah,
first playthrough.
I don't know.
Interesting.
I'm not informed enough on it to make a full.
Fair enough. Hey, I'm not going to get into the debate because that's the last thing I want to do.
No. Yeah, definitely. But what I do want to debate about with you is the goddamn DMCA's.
Oh yeah.
Apparently they're going to start doing them live now. So while you're streaming, they're getting ready for it. While you're streaming, takedown in the middle of the stream, you're done.
Just, you mean end the stream or bans or everything? Yeah,
like end the stream, you get a suspension or a ban while you're live.
Yeah, it's such a tricky thing to deal with. Now, I I don't believe I have anything that is questionable. Like I use royalty-free music.
Yep.
But do you want to know what I don't know about? Is my helmet redemption channel point thing?
Yeah.
That's been muted before.
Really?
Yeah, and it's just a countdown. So I'm afraid that might be.
Is NASA copyright striking you?
I don't know who it is because it got muted, but it didn't have the red thing, and it didn't give me any information. It was just a muted VOD and a muted clip and I don't know why that happened.
Okay, that's weird.
It's very weird.
That's really weird.
It's very weird. So yeah, I don't know what to do about that. But it also reminds me, for my 12-hour stream, I did do a karaoke, so I do need to delete that VOD.
Oh, true.
Oops.
I think I have to delete a lot of clips. I haven't deleted any clips
Sure,
yet.
sure, yeah.
So I still have to go through and do that.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, it sucks.
Looking back through memory lane.
Yeah.
Probably going to download a bunch of them.
Yeah.
But not the greatest thing, but yeah.
That's wild, but live, that's very strange because...
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think that I would have to look into DMCA, but I thought that there wasn't a problem about doing certain things live.
Some things, yeah.
Yeah, some things like if you did like a cover of a song,
you might get striked.
See, but I thought that was supposed to be under some sort of fair use, as long as it was not a recording of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know.
Wow. That's insane.
Because people on YouTube are getting striked for that.
Wow.
Some live streamers gotten striked for it. So I really don't.
Wow, that's insane. I can't believe it.
Kind of shitty. Thanks, record companies. Y'all suck.
Yeah, it's crazy. That is probably going to be a big topic, with the legislation. You know how net neutrality and everything was a big deal 5-10 years ago, whenever the heck that was. That's probably going to be the big thing of the next few years is...
Oh, yeah, definitely. And that and like social media and media platform websites governing themselves.
Sure.
That's another big thing that's coming up in the legislature.
Yeah,
so
I know.
It's definitely going to be... It's going to be weird having boomers who don't know how to work the internet decide how the internet works.
Exactly. Yeah, which was kind of the issue with net neutrality. The only people...
These guys can't even figure out how to get on the internet on their phones.
Right.
It's like, open up YouTube for me. A what?
Yeah.
Oh?
I watched...
Now, what is this app store you're talking about? Do I get to order myself a home appliance?
I like how they're Southern. In your rendition. I remember watching actually a hearing. It was just because it was a meme clip or something, and one of the senators or congresspeople, whatever, were questioning, I don't know who, Zuckerberg or somebody, and asked
Zuckerbot. Yeah.
Oh, asked how to... Yes, now I'm remembering why Google is doing something. And he said, I don't know. I run Facebook. Google's a different thing. And the guy just didn't get it. He thought that it was basically the same thing. So, yes, that is...
What do you mean, son, that the Google isn't linked to the Facebook? I thought you were all on the same platform called the internet.
It's anecdotal, but I hope it's not indicative of how it's all going to go down.
I think it'll be okay. People throw enough of a fit, they'll change their tunes and be like, oh no, I was actually for this the whole time, re-elect me.
Yeah, hopefully. We'll see. I'm sure that there'll be a lot more discussion about it going forward, petitions to sign, etc. But yeah,
another weird thing that I found is Mr. Beast.
Oh yeah, of course.
Hype boy that gives away money, but he's not really a hype beast himself. He surrounds himself with hype beasts.
Yeah. He's an enigma for sure.
Yeah. Apparently he's wanting to invest in YouTube channels.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, like he's wanting to buy a percentage of your YouTube channel.
Wow.
And then invest in return, and then he takes that 10% portion of the profits.
Wow.
I'm like, is that legal? Does YouTube allow that?
I'm not sure how that would work on their platform.
I don't either. It's just it's weird. I mean, I think it's allowed because studios have bought YouTube channels in the past,
right?
And then they're part of their brand.
You know what it makes me think of, which makes me very nervous. I'm very wary of that concept in general. It makes me think of record labels like Motown, and it makes me think of K-pop, how they own a big chunk of the industry, much like Mr. Beast might own a lot of YouTube with how incredibly influential he is, right? So he buys up this talent for pennies on the dollar. He milks them for what they're worth, and he profits from it, and tries to kind of create these stars, right? Who wouldn't have a chance without him, and then he owns them. I'm not saying Mr. Beast is nefarious. I'm not saying that it's a bad idea, but I'm just saying what it makes me think of. But like a lot of it's stuff like in Motown and K-pop is fucked for that reason. It's really sick.
Oh yeah, it's very reminiscent of that. I think Mr. Beast isn't that nefarious. Apparently his mom is just a giant.
Yeah, I've heard.
Because she works for him, and apparently yeah. But like former Beast employees, Beasters,
sure,
people who worked for him were just like, oh my god, this lady.
Gotcha.
Because I guess she's just like in mama bear mode with the business.
Okay.
It's kind of odd.
Right.
But he opened his food pantry just recently.
Yep.
They've got 30,000 meals out the door. They're working out the kinks. So apparently he's going to start a YouTube channel with the food pantry. Good on him. I can't really fault him for that.
Yeah, no, that sounds fine. I got no problems with that.
I think he means well. I just hope he's just not... I don't want him to be naive.
Well, the thing is who's going to run it?
People around him.
Is he going to run it personally? I don't think so. You know, it's...
I can imagine he's pretty darn busy.
Yeah, so I don't know. I'm skeptical of anything like that. And I also am skeptical of what that slippery slope will create, because if that's the new platform for how success is made on YouTube, then it'll just become harder and harder, which it already is, for startup creators like you or I to have success, because now, you know, we have to compete with the resources of Mr. Beast, billion dollar boys. And we don't have those resources. So if we want to be independent, it just makes it more difficult, which is what was so wonderful about YouTube when it started. And already it's going down that path, and this seems like it will just make it even more difficult, which
I think it's just a cycle. When YouTube first started, the first couple of years after that, small channels were getting bought up by these production companies, and that's what happened with Smosh.
Right.
They got bought out. They sold it for exchange for stock options, which were worthless when the parent company went bankrupt.
Yeah.
And now it's a thing of, well, they got bought up by Good Mythical Morning.
Right.
Now they own them. So it's kind of, I don't know, it's been around for a while.
True.
I think it's weird where it's like different, like not platforms, different creators are buying other creators. That just seems weird to me.
Yeah, no, I got you, but you make a good point. You make a good point, and I think it is cyclical to a degree, but I haven't thought about it a whole lot yet. It's all concerning. It's all just like unsettling, just because you never know where it's going to go, what's going to happen, who has, you know.
Amen. Just throw enough money at the problem and you'll be good.
Exactly, yeah. And
if you have enough money, anything can be solved.
Right, but
probably
that is a weird thing about Mr. Beast. I wonder even how he'd curate and select people to buy. And
it was just a series of tweets he put out. I don't know if anything ever came of it.
Sure.
Maybe not. But when someone who has that much influence does tweet something like that, or does put something like that into the ether,
right,
you take it with a little more, take it a little more seriously.
Typically, I don't think that a guy like that, or other big creators, you know, make those statements unless they've seriously considered it. They don't do whim texts like, hey, I'm working on this project, because they know that they'll be held to account, and people will keep asking, oh, when's this going to happen? When's this going to happen? Especially something so consequential, because, you know, so many, like everybody wants to be Mr. Beast, and everybody would want to sign up for whatever he has. So yeah, it's...
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the only person who can get away with that is Elon Musk.
Sure.
Because he has the money to back it up.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Good old Elon, saving the world one meme at a time.
So, do you know? Have you decided? Are you gonna buy the Cyberpunk, or are you gonna?
I don't think I am.
You're gonna wait on it.
I was just gifted Luigi's Mansion 3, so I'm probably playing a lot of that.
That is a great game. Yes, absolutely. That came out like in October, right?
Last year, yeah.
Oh, last year. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, I think we're on year 2 of Luigi's Mansion.
Really? I thought, okay,
or Halloween too.
It was very popular around Halloween. That's what it was. Okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Because I was seeing it a lot last month or 2 months ago, whatever month we're in. Anyway, so that's cool. Yeah. Awesome, nice. Yeah, well, I'll be doing the Cyberpunk. We'll see how that goes on stream. And
nice.
Yeah, I think it'll be a fun game either way. It'll be a good, fun new experience either way. I'm excited for that. And
well, Torn, where can we find you if you're going to be streaming these games?
Well, we'll cut that out. I'll be streaming those every day except for Sundays, 3 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/tornadrecompadre. Links in the description.
Ooh. And you can find me occasionally at every social media, YouTube, Twitch, whatever, at Pattymegs.
With his
PATTYMEGS.
Oh.
Only Z on Twitter.
Z on Twitter. Don't forget that.
Yeah, don't forget it. And be sure to be here next time. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.